Students, today we are going to see a new topic, plant ecology. In this topic, we are going to discuss about the organism, how they interact with their environment and how the biotic and abiotic influence the dynamics of the population, how the organism adapt themselves for the environmental changes, and also how the seeds are dispersed and how the seeds adapt for the new environment. That we are going to discuss in this topic. Students, in this topic, we are going to discuss about what is ecology, what are the ecological factors, how the organism adapt itself for its ecological conditions, and how the seeds and fruits disperse, and disperse the seeds, how it adapts for the new environment. Students, now let us define what is ecology. Ecology is a division of biology which deals with the study of environment in relationship to organisms. So this ecology speaks about organisms, population, community, biome and their environment. So how the term of the ecology has been derived means the term of the ecology is derived from two Greek words named oikos meaning house or dwelling place and logos meaning study. So, the definition for ecology was first proposed by Ruyter in the year 1868. According to him, the study of living organisms, both plants and animals, in their natural habitats or homes is said to be the ecology. But the widely accepted definition was given by Ernest Haeckel in the year 1869. He stated that ecology is the study of the reciprocal relationship between living organisms and their environment. Now let us discuss about the ecological hierarchy. The interaction of organism with their environment which results in the grouping of organism is called as ecological hierarchy. So the ecological hierarchy starts with a first individual organism and it completes with biosphere. So the first stage of the ecological hierarchy is individual organism which leads to population. The population leads to community. The community leads to the ecosystem. The ecosystem leads to the landscape which leads to the biome. So when a place is occupied by one particular organism which adapt for the climatic and for the other factors, then that organism it develops into a group of organism which is known as population. When the population increases in number, it leads to the community. The community it itself adapt for the environment and it leads to the ecosystem. So in the particular ecosystem, the land plays an important role. When a large number of population is residing together in a place, then it leads to the biome, which explains about the biosphere that we are going to study in these topics. Now let us discuss about the branches of ecology. The branches of ecology, it has been classified into two categories as art ecology and scene ecology. Art ecology is said to be the species ecology because it speaks about the individual species which resides in a particular area. Scene ecology. Scene ecology speaks about the ecology of population or about the community. So, which consists of one or more different species which lives in the same ecosystem is said to be the scene ecology. So, now there are more advancement in the fields of molecular ecology, ecotechnology, statistical ecology and environmental toxicology, which explains about the population or about the community of the species which resides in a particular area. So now let us see what is habitat. Habitat is a physical place or the locality occupied by an organism or any species which will be having a combination with abiotic factors or to the environmental factors. What are the environmental factors? We already know that the environmental factors consists of climate, soil type, water are together said to be the environmental factor. So, if the species adapt itself for that particular environment of any community, then it is said to be the biotope. Now, let us see what is niche. Niche means the organism's place in the biotic environment and it is a functional role in an ecosystem. So the term niche, it was first coined by Roswell Hill Johnson. But the niche term was widely used after Grinnell in the year 1917. So the habitat and the niche of any organism is said to be the ecotope. In the niche, we have taken one tree. In a tree, there are many organisms resides in the particular places. When we talk about the branches and leaves, we can see bees, wasps, moths, squirrels and hawks residing on trees. When we go for the trunk, we can see insects and larvae are residing. When we go for the root and litter zone, there we can see bacteria, earthworm, woodlice and fungi residing. So only one tree but large number of species or large number of organisms are residing in a same tree. Then all the organisms according to the environmental factors, they are adapting themselves to live in a particular place. It is said to be the niche. Now let us discuss about the differences between the habitat and niche. Habitat. Habitat means a physical place or locality occupied by an organism. So it physically, so if it lives in a tree, it occupies that tree as its habitat or its living place. But niche, it is said to be a functional space occupied by any organisms in the same ecosystem. So accordingly, when we speak about niche, we can see that it is a functional space which is occupied by any organism in the same ecosystem. Same habitat may be shared by many organisms. So a single place, it will be shared by many organisms. In the same place, a deer can reside and also a cow can reside. Then it is said to be the habitat. But in a single niche, it is occupied by only a single species. If we take a tree, if in the tree, if the birds are residing now, the birds alone will be residing in the tree. So a single niche is occupied by single species. The next point, the habitat specificity is exhibited by organisms. So the habitat specificity is exhibited by organisms. So organism may change their niche with time and season. So we can take an example as Vedantangal. The birds from different places visit Vedantangal during a particular season. So the birds can change its place. So this is said to be the organism may change their niche with time and season. The environment of any community is called biotope. So in the habitat and the niche of any organism is called ecotope. The next topic we are going to discuss is ecological equivalence. What is ecological equivalence? Taxonomically, different species occupying similar habitats in different geographical regions are called ecological equivalence. So now let us see about the ecological equivalence with some examples. The epiphytic orchids of Western Ghats of India, it will be differing from epiphytic orchids of South America, but all are epiphytes. So the same epiphytes which is living in the Western Ghats of India, it will be differing from the epiphytic orchids which are in South America. But what we are giving the term is, we are giving the term as epiphytes. Same way, the grasslands of the Western Ghats of India, it will be differing from the species which we found in the temperate grasslands of steppes in North America. But when we talk about these grasslands, we are saying that they are primarily producers and they are fulfilling similar roles in their respective communities. So, even though we are giving the same term as grassland, but it differs from its structure and function.